ladies and gentlemen, it's now time for the entertainment news. Let's start off with this one. Portable opens up about low streaming pay. Yeah. Nigerian street up sensation Portable has once again stirred discussion in the entertainment world, but this time his spotlight wasn't for a new song or a headline-grabbing moment. In a candid video shared on social media, the singer born Bovi and Basketmouth openly lamented what he described as pain over the meager earnings he's been getting from music streaming platforms despite regularly releasing songs. In the viral clip, Portable expressed frustration that even though he uploads new music nearly every month and boasts a fan base not just in Nigeria but abroad, the revenue trickling in from services like Apple Music has been disappointingly low. According to him, the pay structure, which he said sees his earnings split into numerous parts, leaves him with far less than he believes his output deserves, especially considering international listens. "I'm in pain," the singer said, lamenting that streaming income in Nigeria is often labeled as cheap. He also questioned why his global streams, particularly from fans in the United States, aren't translating into more meaningful returns. In an appeal that quickly became a talking point online, Portable called on veteran producer Don Jazzy to step in and help him understand how artists can maximize earnings from digital platforms. "If Don Jazzy teaches me how to generate more from streaming, I would be bigger than all artists in Nigeria," Portable declared in the video. His plea underscores the broader conversations musicians in Nigeria have been having about streaming economics, a landscape that has seen rapid growth in listening numbers but still challenges artists in converting plays into substantial income, particularly when piracy and low per stream payouts are factored in. Streaming adoption is expanding across Africa, yet many performers still grapple with monetization on global platforms. Yeah, Portable. I think one thing that people fail to acknowledge is that Portable kinda is a smart businessman when it comes to music, and yeah, he has his bar. But music-wise, I think Portable is one of those artists that stamped his foot in the Nigerian music industry that, and even outside, that if I do a collaboration with you, it's not vibes and inshallah, because I know you probably be making money off the song that I collaborated with you, so you cannot just pay me one-off. Let's have a conversation. Let's see this spreadsheet and we have a conversation that, oh, as this song they go, I will see the cash out. Portable is very smart as regards that. So him talking about this one, I now guess maybe that's the reason why at every given instance, Portable drops a song. For every little thing that happens in his life, he drops a song and he's churning out songs every now and then because he has a target. And his focus is, oh, when I drop songs, my catalog will be large, and definitely I'm going to be getting streams trickling in. But as he talk, not be as the reason that's why they come. And him wanting to collaborate with Don Jazzy, although, yeah, it might get messier later. But I guess Don Jazzy, yes, is a focal point when you want to learn about all of these things. So him calling on Don Jazzy to come to play. And he's saying that if Don Jazzy decides to collaborate with him, as regards showing him how it's being done, as regards how you can push your music outside and get the right income that you feel you should get. Because, yeah, we all know that in Nigeria, on all those streaming services, it's not the kind of amount that people, artists from abroad get that Nigerian artists or this part in Africa gets, because the pay is kind of like different. So probably get some words and some tips from Don Jazzy will definitely help him. What he's saying, it will be bigger than any other artist. Portable as usual, doing what he knows how to do best. But it's a conversation that everybody's always having, how, yeah, the money that Nigerian, African artists gets on all of this streaming platform, the DSPs, doesn't translate to their other comrades outside. And we all know it's a conversation. It's a broader conversation everywhere. And still talking about money, yes, Shank Comics says comedians are wealthier than musicians. In what might go down as one of the most eyebrow-raising takes of the week, Nigerian content creator and streamer Shank Comics has ignited a fiery entertainment debate by boldly claiming that comedians in Nigeria are in many cases financially ahead of music superstars. His comments made during a live stream session have probably sent social media into overdrive. Shank's controversial argument flips a long-held industry assumption on his head, while chart-topping singers and Afrobeats icon tend to flash luxury rides and stadium tours online. He insists that the real money might actually be in comedy and that those comedians just choose not to show off. People assume musicians are richer because they flex Ferraris and global shows Shank quipped during the live stream, but when you check the numbers, veterans like Bovi and Basketmouth have solid net worth that rival, and in some cases, superstars like Asake, Wizkid and Burna Boy. His points? Comedians may not buy as many flashy cars or post as many luxury snaps, but they often prioritize smarter investments and diversified income streams, from corporate appearances and sold-out comedy specials to digital content monetization and brand partnership, which he argues adds up to a serious financial muscle. Shank's remarks have ignited a lively mix of laughter, defense and outright disagreements online. Some commentators laugh off the claim as classic Shank humor, while others insisted that musicians' global streaming revenue and international endorsements to put Afrobeat stars in the lead. This isn't the first time Shank has sparked chatter by sharing unfiltered opinions. The skit maker and streamer has a track record of viral debates, including previous playful comparisons between a Nigeria at home and abroad, and whether you agree with his thesis or not, one thing is clear: in the ever-evolving Nigerian entertainment scene, the conversation about who truly sits on top of the wealth ladder is far from over. And truth be told, this is the first time I'm hearing musician and comedians put in the same sentence as regards wealth. There's a broader conversation as regards who makes more money, musicians or footballers. That is a debate that is tough. But bringing comedians into the mix, I want to believe that Shank was probably joking. Comedians, music streaming. Yeah, comedians put their content up on YouTube. They put their content up on DSPs. But saying comedians make more money than musicians, I totally disagree. Let's leave this conversation between footballers, that's sports guys, sports people, and musicians. Let's take comedians out of it. I want to believe that Shank was just probably joking. Because, no. Thinking about it, it's a joke. I'm sure Basketmouth and Bovi that you called into the conversation will say, guy, I beg, no set us up. Just leave us where we did. Leave them Asake and Wizkid. So, randomly, do you know, like I was talking about portable and spreadsheets as regards music, you don't want to have an idea of what, let's use a Wizkid. It's probably earning from Drake's One Dance. It's collaboration on Drake's One Dance. You don't want to think about what Wizkid might probably be earning as regards his collaboration with Beyonce on Brown Skin Girl. So these are not Nigerian artists. Portable was complaining about how the monetary value for Nigerian artists Africa. So for you to be on a collaboration with an artist that's outside Africa and Nigeria, and these are songs that are on DSPs, these are songs that can be used for movies as movie soundtracks, these are songs that can be used for product placements and all. Yeah, let's leave the conversation between musicians and sports personalities and leave the comedians out of it. I don't think they need this smoke. So Shank has to be joking. Anyways, on to the other stories that we have right here on the Entertainment News. Lady sues Pella over viral lounge video. A Lagos-based woman, Osarabo Odige, has initiated legal action against TikToker Pella, seeking 395 million naira in damages over an alleged incident involving defamation, cyber harassment, and invasion of privacy. According to a pre-action letter dated March 10, 2026, the incident occurred in the early hours of January 6 at a lounge in Lagos, Nigeria, where Osa claimed she was verbally assaulted by the influencer during a confrontation. The claimant alleged that Pella approached her aggressively, instructed her to shut up, and used abusive language when she asked him to lower his voice in a public setting. The letter further stated that the influencer recorded the encounter without her consent and shared the video across multiple platforms including TikTok, Instagram, Snapchat, and WhatsApp, where it quickly went viral. Osarabo Odige's legal team claims the publication caused reputational damage, emotional distress, and exposed her to cyberbullying and threats due to the influencer's large online following. The suit is seeking 200 million naira for alleged defamation, 100 million naira for emotional trauma and reputational harm, 75 million naira for distress linked to cyberbullying, and 20 million naira for legal costs. In addition to the financial compensation, the claimant is demanding the immediate removal of the video from all platforms and a public apology published both online and in national newspapers. Although Pella reportedly issued an apology shortly after the incident in January, the claimant's lawyers insist further action is required, warning that failure to comply within 7 days will result in formal court proceedings. Another day, another week, another legal case in the Nigerian entertainment space. And this is one of those news that is actually shocking to me because in January, February, March, Pella kind of like apologized. The lady granted an interview with TVC News, and I thought everything was done. And all of a sudden, all of this coming up right now. And I think Pella is going through a phase right now. He's currently on a tour. I think he was in Enugu yesterday. So aside from this situation with Osas, Pella has a situation with the Benin Kingdom also, because he went to stream, and there's another situation entirely happening there. I just hope he's able to solve all of this situation surrounding him, because this was just one of those cases. And my co-host here, Olori of Lagos, has said how Pella's fan base can rip into you if you mess up. So I guess that is where they are coming from. But I just think they should look for a way to settle all of this so that it doesn't blow out of proportion. It kind of like apologize, probably show remorse proper. And as regards the situation of, I think we talked about, I've forgotten what we talked about, where they said you should apologize within 7 days, put it in national dailies, and we don't get to see all of these things happen. So dear Osas and dear Pella, whichever way you people want to settle it, also let us know, because we are counting the days now. If we'll see a publication as regards Pella apologizing to Osas and maybe paying any legal fee as regards the situation. Now, with this situation with Pella, will it affect his tour? Yes, the Benin Kingdom situation is there. They are telling him to report. There are claims of. So it's I don't know. I can't tell what Pella is probably going through. I'm hearing that he probably wants to cancel his tour right now because of all of this situation, probably to just sort all of this things out. Totally love the idea of the tour, going around states and showcasing states in their ways that probably we don't see. We saw what Aisha Speed did. Even some people will probably say Pella is trying to copy Aisha Speed, but the whole idea is showcase and push the culture of the different states, and we seeing those states through the lens of a streamer. Whatever is happening in the Benin Kingdom Empire, we'll probably keep our fingers crossed as regards that. As regards Osa, also, we'll probably keep our fingers crossed, and we wish Pella all the best at this moment as regards all of this drama surrounding him. Ladies and gentlemen, that's a wrap on the entertainment news. We'll be back shortly, so keep it locked right here.